Uh, uh, hello? Hello, hello? Yes. Okay. Where is chat? Hi, chat. Bro. I don't think you should talk about that in chat. L. Just flush it out. I changed my name, I think, since I was last here. Hello, Sora. I'm not sure who you are now. You changed your name. No. I have name blindness. Sora Cookie was the original, I think. Oh! Sora, hi! Welcome back! It's been a while. Oh my god, motorcycles. It's the dead of night! Yay! Oh my god. Ouch! Okay. Tonight, we will be playing Scarlet Hunt. Oh, I forgot to put in the content warning. This game has content warnings. If you guys want to check out the actual, like, detailed content warnings, you can find them in the description below, in the YouTube description. I'll just have something pinned here. This is a dark romance Otome game, so I'm not sure how dark the demo is going to be, since it's going to be basically an introductory phase for the game. It'll be introducing the concept to us, but I might as well have it pinned so that people don't get jump scared that something is happening that's super dark. Ow! Into my there. That is pinned now. The only thing I've finished is Clover Cafe. Hey yo! I was taking a little break from Clover Cafe, so there won't be an update this week. Not it's just been 3 hours since my last 4 hours since the last stream, so I don't really have much of an update. 13 live stream when? Yep, it just happened. Yeah, I saw. I have so much a lot of commitments right now, so I can't really do Cookie Run Kingdom, and I've been streaming the whole week, so I'm kind of tired. I'm kind of tired. Can you guys let me rest for a bit? I've kind of been streaming the whole week. I have after this one, I have the Monday stream. No. I have a Saturday stream, so tomorrow, and then a Monday stream for next week. That's what I have in store for the Otome game celebration. And then after that, I have one more stream on Wednesday next week. That's about as far as I have scheduled stuff. So it's going to take a while before I actually check out Cookie Run Kingdom again. Get some rest, go to sleep, you stinky dog. Okay, I'll close the stream then. Bye. Ow! Ouch! Stop bonking me! Hello, Ariel. Hi! No! Ow! Ow! You guys keep telling me to go to sleep. Okay, I'll sleep. Good evening, chat. Good evening, everybody. Oh my god. Friday night, and motorcycles are blaring out in the street. I have nothing else to do. Stop bonking me! Stop bonking me! Have you guys ever heard of barotrauma? My friend was hosting a barotrauma lobby earlier, and I wasn't able to join and play a game because I was streaming. I couldn't play as a mechanic on the submarine. Stop! Oh. God, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Ah! There. Friday night funk and Friday night Mori. It doesn't work anymore! The bunks will never work anymore! I turned them off. Hashtag deserved. Ariel! No! Ow! No, the bunk still works on Twitch. Ow! Thank you for the hydrate. The bonk still works on Twitch. Ow! Mori actively taking away our rights. You abuse your rights! I'm going to take away your rights if you abuse them. Please! Oh. Ah! No, please! Oh my god. Okay, stop it. I'll turn back the YouTube bonks. I'll turn it back. I'll turn it back on. Every night we should do this. No. I don't want to. No. Hello, welcome in new people in chat. Okay. The YouTube bonks are back. Okay, I turned it back on. You guys hate me. Ow! You guys hate me. You guys hate me. You have the bunks. Yeah, you guys do. I've returned them. Ow! Good to have you back in chat, Ariel. How have you been? Oh my god, there's a lot of people here. They've all gathered and used their forces for evil. By evil, I mean bonking me. Ow! You guys are using the bonks for evil. For evil. The game has loaded up. Okay, alright. Should be able to go into my game screen now. There. My big ass head. Let me move that. There is no audio or there's no BGM for the menu screen right now, so it's dead quiet. Okay, there. Now, okay. Let me just do a bunch of double checking just so I don't have any audio check. Links. Let me see. Okay. Oh, I don't have the links. Okay. Let me just remedy that. Go into here. We will be playing Scarlet Hunt today or tonight, which also has a Kickstarter coming up. So if you end up liking the game, you can go and support them in the development by helping fund the Kickstarter. Let's see. Scarlet. There, that's saved. So if you type in !Scarlet in the chat, you will get a link to both the Steam page as well as the Kickstarter page. Now, once again, this is a dark fantasy, dark romance Otome game, so it will touch on a bunch of darker topics such as slavery and let me check again. Let me recheck again. Such as violence, abuse, slavery, death, and a lot of dark themes. And actually, the premise of it really reminds me of um young adult novels like The Hunger Games and I suppose I don't know if this is a well-known novel, but Throne of Glass as well. It reminds me of that by Sarah J. Maas. Is it an unpopular title? I'm not sure. I never really finished that book. I started it out I started reading it. I had the book. I started reading it and halfway through I think I got fed up with the main character that I had to like put the book down and I don't think I've ever picked it up again. uh, okay. Right. That should be everything. Let us start the game. Warning, this game contains flashing images. Oh, epilepsy warning too. This game contains depictions of violence, abuse, death, psychological distress, strong language, and dark themes. Player discretion is advised. The main character is that annoying in the book? Not this game, by the way. I'm talking about a young adult book, a YA book. It's a different thing to this visual novel, but it does. The themes of it remind me of those kinds of novels. Yeah. Time to disappear again. I have to sleep. All right, Sarah. All right, Sarah. Have a good sleep. Yeah. This demo contains the entire Act 1 of the game, days 1 to 5. Ooh, that's a lot. For those with limited time, we now include a compressed version which skips over day 2 and 3 of the story. Please choose which version you'd like to play. I have very limited time. Fast track to the drama! Recommended for the full experience. What do you guys want? What do you guys want? I would like the full experience though. Let's do the full experience. If I mean, I have unlimited time since it's night. I basically have unlimited time now. Choose your name. We'll be Robin. Yeah, let's be Robin. The main character. Cool. Yippee! I want to play till I want you to play till 6 a.m. in the morning. Okay, we're Robin. Many moons ago. Oh, okay. Audio check. Is it too loud? Mic check, mic check. Audio checking. I'll lower it down a bit. That should be good, right? We'll play through in one sitting. Hopefully. Hopefully I can do that. Please. 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 Damn. There. Hear that? He's close. Of course I do. He's making a mess of it. What do they mean? What do they mean? Boo. Ah! No! Go away! Please! I don't! Please! Oh, please. Please, please, please. Don't beg. Not yet. You'll cheapen it. What do they mean? Run. It's sweeter that way. They're playing with their food! They're playing with their food. Oof. Oof. She's tired. I can smell it. Oof. Ah. I can't. Caught. Yes. Now. No! Not yet. Let her stand. They really are playing with their food! Stay back! Still warm. Still breathing. Still fighting. Still human. Still human. Very. Please. Please. That's a loud heartbeat. Hold on. Audio check. Not to like diminish the immersion, but that's a loud. That's pretty loud. Okay, there. That should be good. Also, the heartbeat reminds me of Identity 5. When I play as a survivor, oh my god, I'm playing as a survivor! And then the hunters, no! Did you? I felt it. How strange. No matter. I want her. What do you mean? Please. Then finish it. I want the heartbeat to be so loud. Okay. Present. Long ago and then present. Okay, let me just put it over to here. Maybe? Maybe? I should have done the audio balancing earlier, but like, I wanted to go in blind. Should be better. There. I have headphones, at least tell me that it'd be loud. I didn't know! I didn't know! Why is it even that big of a deal? Maybe I should go back to trading. Less risk. Move! Urgh. This is what little rats get for snooping around. Cold metal snaps around your wrist. Did we get caught? Whispers murmur in the crowd around you. Not her again. Someone shrugs. Let her learn. The sun hangs high and proud, watching, judging, demanding. Ah yes. The Southeast Asian experience. Watching, judging, demanding. I meet with the how a sharp sting bites into your skin. Is that because I was talking about the Southeast Asian experience? I'm so sorry. Are we even in Asia right now? No. I don't think so. But like when they talked about the sun being really hot and scorching, I just had to it just reminded me of the Southeast Asian experience. Don't eat cookies. What's this guy talking about? We're a slave right now. What's this guy talking about? There's no cookies here. Slaves don't get cookies. A sharp sting bites into your skin. You force a breath. It's not fair. Ari always gets away with a slap on the wrist. The whip lashes again, filling the square with the sound of leather on flesh. Slave A flinches. Slave A stares blank. I shall weed soup tonight then, again. This is why slavery was outlawed. The blows are merciless, cutting, hungry. Covers face, doesn't move. Never. Still better than the last time. Steal. And certainly better than the ones hanging by the gate. Hanging by the gate? Again. Urgh. The last crack splits the air, sending your body forward. We get how many lashes for stealing? What a lovely day for a little lesson, eh? She pats your cheek with a self-indulgent satisfaction. Too proud. Better be the last goddamn time. Something is unhooked. Next I catch you sniffing around the guard's pantry. I don't want another lashing, so stay silent. You want to say something? I won't be so gentle. But you know the cost of speaking up. Oof. A rough kick sends you to the ground. You can feel it, even if it's just a flash and sound. True, the immersion. I don't want this kind of immersion. The captain's words fade into a low mutter as she turns away. Unruly brat. Better pray for the hunt. Her silhouette blurs and distorts, dissolving in the sand. Fake Byakuya Togami from Danganronpa 2? Oh my god, an imposter. Hey, I have Danganronpa. I have all the games. Maybe soon I'll play Danganronpa. After I finish up all the streams that I have promised. The sun burns, wounds sting, blood dries and pulls tight. But the smell of your own scorching skin barely registers anymore. That bitch. Robin! A light thud wakes your motionless body. Someone kneels, hovering over you. Oh no, no! What's going... Oh. Oh no. The voices sound distant, fading in and out. Your gaze drags upwards. Towards the two most familiar faces in the camp. Damn! Didn't think they'd get you that good. Ugh. I'm fine. Swaying and stumbling, you push yourself up. Fucking hag. She's dead tonight. Oh my god, Robin. I think Mint is a bit taller than Cloud. No! They have canonical heights. I don't think I have that up. I'm not sure. The character design so far, true. Would Mint be tall or short? Mint is shorter than Cloud. Let me pull up my notes on their exact measurements. Hold on. This is a important information that people need to know. My cat boys. Where are they? Is this the right one? This is. Ah! Hold on. There they are. And then let me confirm for my other source. Wait, because I might have changed it. Hold on. This is important information. Let me find it. Cloud is 180 centimeters. Mint is 170 centimeters. So, Cloud is taller by 10 centimeters. Cloud is taller than Mint by 10 cm. That's the truth. The word of God. Mori just pulling out a big ass sketchbook under their table of every sketch they've ever made. True! I just pulled out my sketchbook actually. Yippee, Cloud boys! Cloud went for a brief moment. True. Okay, that's information publicized now. Alright, continued. Ah, murderous revenge dreams again. What number are we on now? What? How many times you've sworn to kill her? Lost count. Your head spins, legs threatening to fold. Watch out! We need shade, quickly! I'll try to clean this before they come looking for us. You two worry too much. Whoa! The ground suddenly disappears. Way too much. He sweeps you up in a bridal carry. I don't need this. Yeah, we know. You're extremely tough. Put me down! But... Hey! We're not letting you shrivel into a raisin out here. Careful! I am careful. You're crushing her ribs. Oh. Important detail. Nala scouts ahead. Ari adjusts his grip. The only sound left is the sand crunching underneath his feet. Sagging in his arms, your lungs deflate in a sigh. A sound of defeat. Fucking hag. God damn. We could hear that so loudly banging, by the way. Oh, you heard my sketchbook? It's on the desk. It's any kind of hit that I do on the table gets picked up by the mic, because the mic is like connected by a boom arm that's uh hanging on the desk. So every vibration that the desk picks up travels through the boom arm and into my mic. The mic picked up everything. Ah, yes, because I don't have noise suppression working. I only have a noise gate. The cold sting runs down your back as you press a damp cloth. Your fingers shake, jaw clenched so tight it aches. You refuse to make a sound. You will not let them see you break. Until... Ah! The cloth slips, blood smearing around. Robin! Please! You shouldn't... I said I've got it. A lie when you both hear. Nala kneels carefully, as if you were an animal about to bolt. She takes the cloth from your hand, fingers brushing your wrist. Her touch feather-light, almost unbearably gentle. Too kind. Instinctively, you stiffen. I'm sorry. I know it hurts. Just a little more, I promise. Hurts doesn't cover it. The whip burned. It sinks. Now that the fear is gone, every lash flares up. Pain spreading slow and deep. The adrenaline has worn out. Focus on the wall. Breathe. Ari crouched a few steps away. Robin, I'm sorry. He rubs the back of his neck. I should have gone instead of you. Sorry is cheap. Everyone's sorry when it's over. No. It's my turn. It was my turn, so I went. That's how it works. Wish I was a little damn better at it. Your fist slams into the stone wall, arm jolting from the impact. Robin! Good. At least this pain is chosen. Nala's hand hesitates. She exchanges a look with Ari. Hey, it's okay. Don't be so hard on yourself. We're all doing what we can. You don't have to... Don't. You almost snap at her. Almost. Whoa. It'll go better next time, yeah? I'm very surely positive. Easy for you to say when you're not the one getting dragged out like a lesson. She really does. She really is kind of like written as a YA protagonist. And I really like that. It's a pretty fun read so far. Mori recreated for L? I'm not gonna do that. Not again. You look him in the eye. The hag hates me. She looks at me like she's already decided how I'll die. YA? Young adult novels. YA novels. You know those, like, Hunger Games? And, I think Twilight is a young adult novel as well. I'm not really sure. And you? You're her favorite. Don't even need to do anything. Heck, she'd probably give you more just for existing. Ari lifts his hands, palms out. That's not fair. Neither's the whip. He shifts closer, grin sliding back. Hey, if I get more, we all get more. What, you think I'd keep it all to myself? He bumps your shoulder lightly. Too friendly. How selfish do you think I am? Maybe you should be more. Empathy doesn't score points in a place like this. Inspirational as always. He reaches into his pocket. Alright, truce offering. He throws something small your way. A nut. Real food. Where did you get those? Perks of being useful. My criminal mastermind lifestyle is paying off. You look at Nala, who exhales softly. We slipped into the upper quarters while the guards were distracted. Distracted. You let out a dry laugh. By me. Of course. What a fine team we make. Let me know next time I'm appointed the whipping post. Aw, you make it sound so grim. Look at the bright side! You're an excellent scapegoat. Best I've ever seen. And I don't hand out compliments lightly. Yes, you do. Both of them. Really working on Mint's hair? Gambare! A long sigh he leaves your lungs. Your hand reaches for the nuts in his open palm before your pride can stop it. At least it makes the hag look stupid as hell. A shared chuckle fills the space. The moment fades quickly as you share the spoils. The place falls quiet again. Still, something felt off. Yeah, there were barely any guards in the quarters. Strange. Think they sneak off into the city? Or have secret dance parties? Ugh. Sorry about that. He gasps. Or both! Thought I was the concussed one. I doubt the dance parties, but you might be onto something. Hope slips into her voice. Bless you, thank you. Maybe this time... No. You've tried so many times. The walls are impossible. Guards still cover every key point. A duty shift won't change that. Ari shoots up. Never say never. A sparkle of optimism from time to time wouldn't kill you, you know that? Worse, it would make me sound like you. It would make me sound like you. Nah, you couldn't pull off my charm. I like this guy already. He's so full of himself. Reminds me of Cloud. Reminds me of Cloud. Always sneezing. How much dust is in that room? I don't know, man. My dad's sneezing in the other room. I live in a dusty, dusty area. A dusty, dusty town. He runs a hand through his hair. Her eyes roll. I don't know if my model is picking it up. I roll. But hey, a shift's a shift. Maybe it'll give us a few minutes to catch our breath. Or to start our own dance party. Optimism doesn't kill, hope does. You've got too much of it. You say the nicest things. I knew I loved this character from the start. Hope nothing happens to him. I hope so too. Hope is the only thing they can't take from us. He reaches out, pressing nuts into your hand. We wait. We stick together, yeah? We keep each other sane. Preferably. We'll figure something out. You stare at him, then at the food. Yeah, let's take the nut. You hesitate briefly, then close your fingers around it. The hunger is real, simple as that. Don't think this means I owe you. I wouldn't dare. For a moment, his hand lingers, steady and warm. Too close. You pull away, forcing yourself upright. Enough! Let's get back to work before they decide I need another lesson. You don't look back, but you feel Ari's eyes on you all the same. Ari's eyes on us? Tap. Are they mining? Oh! Right! We're in a mining colony. Oh no! I yearn for the mines. I can't believe we're in Minecraft. Bruised and aching, you manage to drag yourself back into the grind. We back in the mines. Got our pickaxe swinging from side to side. Side to side. Not that there's much choice in the matter. Oh, it is a mine. As claustrophobic as the lower tunnels can be, the stark temperature contrast and the refuge from the scorching sun are much welcome. Ding! A droplet of sweat splashes onto the stone as you ready the cart. Overfilled, rocks spill and scatter when you push upwards. The sound ripples through the dark maze in echoing waves. Don't say the M word or I'm gonna go back playing it. Me too! Oh my, it's been a while since my friend started up the server. I haven't been on. I've been waiting for it to come back on. I wanna play. The M word. Oh? Deep in the crevice, something grabs your attention. No way. Apologies, by the way, speaking of attention. I get very distracted, so I get into tangents. I apologize. No way. Flowers? An asper bloom, more commonly known as everwhite. Thriving in darkness where almost nothing survives, these flowers stand as proof of nature's stubborn resilience. Once used as a symbol of rebellion, everwhites have been eradicated from most mines. Ooh. Wait, let me get myself a hair clip because I feel like my hair is like all over my face right now. Apologies, I am experiencing sensory issues. There, much better. We should totally play Minecraft horror mods. No! Why am I getting attracted to the hairs I'm doing? I've probably gotten attracted by it 8 times now. I'm not one to judge. You do you. Most everwhites have been eradicated. Being in possession of one or using its motive is now strictly punishable by death. Terrifying. Seems like the guards got too fat on the roast to squeeze into these parts of the tunnels. Ooh. They can't get to here, so the flowers, they survive. Thank you for the hydrate. Do we take the flower? No, we leave it be. Maybe. I don't want to kill it. You kill a flower by picking it. Leave it be. You smile to yourself as you mark the spot. I wonder how long it'll take them to notice. Flower. Keep it alive. I don't want to pick the flower. Once ascended, you pause briefly to catch a breath. As you wipe your brow, something in the corner of your eye promises to make your bad day even worse. Ha 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 ha. What you scared for, huh? You shaking like a wet rabbit. Careful, you don't want to catch fleas. You sneak closer to see. Someone's bullying Nala. Nala being cornered. Not this shit again. Hey, quit it, Bran. Sure, enjoying the boost of ego from kicking the small ones. Sure, enjoying that boost of ego from kicking the small ones. Makes you look real tough. Ah, touch the bunny and the ginger shows up. We're not quite done here, so if you could, kindly get lost. Yeah, leave. Yeah, leave it, Ginger. You'll be next. Bye. Shut it, mate. Sorry. Your eyes flick between Nala and her tormentors. She trembles. tears running down her face. You step forward, closing the distance. Funny, aren't you? Let her go. Bran blocks your way with a puffed out chest. Too cocky. Move. Or what? You try to sidestep him, but he shoves you back. Both bullies close in. You glance at Nala. Nala takes the hint and darts around to take shelter behind you. What's your problem, man? What's your problem, man? The usual insecurity or something more sophisticated this time? The usual insecurity? Wild. Okay, there. You. He glares at you, fuming. You're stuck in a standoff. Until... What's going on here? Ari walks in, towering over everyone. We're all pipsqueaks! We're all pipsqueaks! Oh my god. Are you guys okay? Ari! Lucky for you, the doggy showed up. Bro. He backs off. You won't be so fortunate when the vampires gnaw on your necks. Right. I forgot to mention, guys. There's vampires in this game. There's very terrifying vampires in this game. You're gonna have to face them. What? No one told you? He tilts his head, setting your faces like he's savoring it. The Hunt. They're drawing from our camp this year. He says it nonchalantly, almost bored. Oi! You there! No chit-chatting! The air feels heavier, eyes flick from face to face. Bran steps closer, lowering his voice. Oh, how they're gonna get you. Oh, how they're gonna get you. He leans in, breath warm against your ear. One by one. The words crawl under your skin. He glances at Ari. No one to save you out there. No one to save you out there. You're enjoying this way too much. How do you know you won't be picked? Oh, I will be picked. There's no way I'd miss my chance to leave this shithole. He flickers between you all, and I know for a fact at least one of you is going with me. Blood drains from your face. Your chest tightens. Something clicks into place. Oi! Back to work! You stand frozen, thoughts spiraling. Voices fade, time stretches thin. You barely notice the guards forcing their way into the commotion. You two! The sudden yank snaps you out of it as she grabs you and Bran by the hair. No, not the guard captain again! Hope the vampires are hot. Who said that? Totally not me. Yeah, that must be the wind. Must be the wind. Someone's enjoying her little defiant streak an awful lot lately. Gish! He drags you away. No way. Whoa! He shoves you both forward. You barely manage to keep from falling. The whips slide free. Oh, how I'll enjoy this. Damn it. You brace yourself as she raises the weapon, ready to strike. Take this, you little shit! Captain! Captain! Look! I agree with the wind. The whip freezes mid-air. Quickly! The gates! She scoffs, disappointed. There will be consequences. Soon. As the guards leave, you notice the crowd has scattered. Ugh. He scoffs, spits and shoves past you with a deliberate shoulder check. At last, your chest deflates. Phew. Thank the lucky stars. I couldn't handle any more insanity today. Narrowly escaped that one. The sunset hour. The sun sinks behind the walls, bleeding out in streaks of amber and rust. At last the day nears its end. A welcome thought. There's only one way to end a rough day like this. With some nuts! Oh. I'm bloody tired. 1, 2, 3, easy. These little shites been real pain in the ass lately. Now! You leap out from behind your cover, swiftly taking the next one. Oh, you little pussies! A few whiny brats is all it takes to wear you out. Keep laughing. Oi, what was that? Your lungs pause. What? Was what? Scratches his head. Rats. They resume laughing. Whew. Just a bit closer. What are we doing? Your shoulder brushes cold iron bars. Somewhere deeper inside, metal slams shut. Your breath drags in quick, hot breaths. A chill engulfs your back, counting heartbeats. You press yourself flat against the stone wall. Eventually, the voices fade enough. You slip into the narrow crevice carved between fractured stone. Hey, cheer up! No point in despairing prematurely. Hideout? You emerge from a small gap in the wall and immediately get hit by a smell of burning residue. Ari paces around the struggling campfire, kicking a stray scrap aside. Nala simply watches the flames, arms wrapped around herself, sketchbook resting on her knees. You look down at the rubble and metal junk. The hideout. Your hideout. The only place where you can truly catch your breath. Away from the whip, away from everything. I mean, statistically speaking, what are the odds of us getting chosen? What are the odds of one of us getting chosen? Quite high, actually. Doesn't matter. Picking isn't random anyway. Robin! Finally! I was about to send out a search party. You drop down beside them. You've made it a habit to gather here every evening after finishing your daily duties, ever since you found each other. The hag hates me. Might as well volunteer. Try to get out of this hellhole like Brian said. They exchange confused looks. What? You're volunteering? I don't know. Maybe. You'd willingly sign up for that? You'd willingly sign up for that. The murder lottery! It's not bravery, if that's what you're going for. No, but it could be an opportunity. Nala's finger pauses mid-sketch. An opportunity? A slaughter! With bonus screaming. You throw yourself at them just like that? Whoa, I clicked something. And for what? A scenic tour of your own funeral? I have nothing to lose. Nothing? What about us? What about your friends? Nala and me? What about us? The fire crackles. You'd lose us? Robin, those hunts are barbaric. It's a bloodbath. Pure carnage. People don't come out alive. Nala drops her gaze. And if they do, they're not the same person. Usually missing important pieces. Limbs, sanity, their enthusiasm for outdoor activities. You can find another way out of here, I'm sure of it. But whatever you're thinking, please, promise you won't do anything stupid. If we were Robin, would we promise anything? I wonder. It would be a good opportunity to try to escape, but we don't really know what kind of hunters we're dealing with, you know? I've been an IDV player for a bit, and I know how terrifying hunters can be as a survivor. I promise. Probably no. We wouldn't promise anything. Hmm. I promise. Yeah, I'll stick to my choices. I promise. You're right. Need to be smart about this. Too risky to be reckless. His expression softens, tension easing from his shoulders. Nala turns her diary forward toward the firelight. Pages filled with tunnels, measurements, and question marks. What if? What if we find those old tunnels from the rebellion? I I think I'm getting close. Maybe. She's been working on this like she's gonna liberate a nation with a rumor. Always a dreamer. We've been trying to figure it out for months, Nala. There's no way out. But the air shifts near the east corridor. I felt it. There's space behind. There's space behind the stone, and it's just some old folks' tale to keep our hopes up. And hope is a fool's game in a place like this. Let it go already. Crack. The tip of Nala's pencil snaps. The words came out too sharp. You were too mean, Robin. I'm just so tired. I'm just saying, if it were real, someone would have already escaped. I know exactly what you need. A scientifically proven morale booster. Ari walks up to the fire and digs something out with a metal rod. Aha! Huh? He tosses something your way. Ah! Careful! A scorching potato lands in your hand. Hot potato! No way! Hot! You immediately send it back his way. Is it? Ah! He reflects it to you. Nice one. Take this. Oh my god, they are playing hot potato. They are playing hot potato. Whoa! Didn't know I engaged in... I didn't know I engaged a professional potato thrower. Careful, Nala. She's been training for that underground potato league. Hi-ya! The potato flies back and forth. Careful, careful. This is our entire food supply. See? If the tunnels fail, we'll simply escape by weaponizing root vegetables. God damn. Okay. And for a moment, just a second. The walls are just stone. The guards are just shadows. The future is something that still exists. Nala laughs again, bright and unguarded. The potato slips from her hands. Oops! Rolls into the fire. No, 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 no. All three of you dive to rescue it at once. Get it out! Get it out! The bell tolls! I must away! Oh, the bell tolls! I must away! A loud bell splits the air. The curfew hour. Somewhere beyond, the iron gates begin to close. Ari quickly puts out the fire. You place items back into their hiding spots. Blanket under the metal. Kindling between the rocks. Nala's diary lies open, one unfinished tunnel sketched in hopeful lines. All good? Let's go. The bell does not stop. Sleeping. Sleeping quarters. The night comes, but the sleep does not. Ugh. We turn to the side. Ari is long passed out, breathing slow and uneven. He knows how to keep morale up and like pass out. Nala's side of the room is empty again. A long, tired breath. Something about the day's revelations clings to you, refusing to loosen its grip. The damp chill of the cave air presses against your skin, a constant reminder of unease. Your fingers run up and down your back, feeling the scabbing wounds. Peace is rare here, but tonight it feels impossible, as if something old has been disturbed, something you thought had buried for good. You roll. The hammock creaks softly. You stare up at the cave ceiling, watching shadows crawl across the stone. Your eyes flutter. We go to sleep. Voices emerge first. Angry. Broken. This is madness! Absolute insanity! Toying with us like we're some kind of gamecocks! He slams the newspaper onto the table. The headline is bold. The ink is dark. Mom sits at the table, head buried in hands. And they dare call it mercy? Just another one of those bloodsuckers' twisted games. His shadow stretches along the walls, growing long and warped, its edges clawing at the corner of the room. For years they hunted us for control. Now that they have everything, they want to hunt us for sport? His pace is sharp, erratic. Every step tightens the room. To humiliate us further? The word hunt sticks to your head. That's scary when he's angry. Ma? What's a hunt? Silence slams down harder than the shouting ever did. Mom looks up. Her eyes are red, exhausted. She forces a smile that doesn't quite hold. Hey. You shouldn't be hearing this. She kneels in front of you, gripping your arm a little too tight. Her hands tremble. She looks at you straight in the eyes. Go to bed, okay? She holds your gaze, pleading, afraid. Dad keeps pacing, back and forth, back and forth. As you turn around, the sound echoes. Back and forth, each step louder, back and forth, wetter, back and forth, stickier. You look down. Red begins to seep through every creak and crack. The floorboards are bleeding. You take a step back. Another nightmare? It follows. Ah! You reach your room. It's locked. Something's written on the door. You look closer. Run! We gotta run. Ah! Ugh. Ugh. It's just a dream. Scary dream. One scary dream. Noon break. Today's a decent day. As far as good days go around here, you were lucky enough to feast upon a fish. An actual meal and not a single lashing so far. Might be a new record. A victory measured in bones unbroken and skin still your own. You've learned to appreciate the small things to keep yourself sane. Or perhaps your mind is long gone and you're just telling yourself otherwise. Is a lunatic aware of their own madness? Speaking as a lunatic, I wonder, am I aware of my own madness? Chat, could you answer that for me? Would anyone like to answer? Am I aware of my own madness? Am I a lunatic, guys? Guys, am I a lunatic? Probably. Probably. Why would you say that? Why would you say that? You guys hate me. Am I a lunatic? They say yes. They say yes, and then I say, ah, you hate me, you hate me. Okay. Let's see. It should be running, right? Okay, nothing's wrong yet. Why am I anticipate something going wrong? No! Okay, back to the game. I am not a lunatic. I'm not a lunatic. I feel like you're more sane than me. Wait, really? Really? You guys think you're more insane than I am? You guys think I'm not insane? Damn. You guys have more hope in me than you yourselves? Doubtful. Murmurs and the stench of despair lingers as you meander through the busier part of the camp. The busier parts. Since the time allows so, you stroll back to the mines. Your stroll back to the mines remains rather leisurely. I need to, like... Let me move my mic a little bit. Hold on, let me mute. There we go. There we go. I'm probably like 10% more unstable than you. That's a self-assessment and cannot be trusted. That's a self-assessment and cannot be trusted. I don't believe you. An occasional scream cuts through the crowd's chatter. No! Please! No! Ah! The scenes are all too familiar. Whoa, lashings. Mercy! Elderly slaves, too frail to mind, dragged aside, left out in the sun until they either recover or don't. A woman turning her back to shield her child from the enforcer's blows. Everyone is not spared from this, huh? That's slavery for you. No one intervenes. No one dares. Survival here depends on learning where to look and where not to. They're all just waiting for death. Inside the mine shafts or out here in the sun and whip's reach. I wonder which one makes for a worse end. A soft melody weaves through the air. You recognize it immediately. A remnant of the failed rebellion. A promise passed down like contraband. A shared hope, fragile and dangerous. They hum it anyway, lips barely moving. When a guard comes too close, it fades, then returns once more. Some keep dreaming. As you round the corner, the air suddenly grows heavier. Smoke stings your eyes and clings to your clothes as you move through the sapphire haze. A familiar smell, sharp but not entirely unpleasant. One could call it refreshing. Ha! Ah! Their laughter is sharp, fractured, erratic. Still can't believe this they allow. They allow drugs? They allow them to smoke weed or something? Or at least don't outright lash for. These inconspicuous plants grow abundantly in many parts of the desert. Some found that when crushed into dust and inhaled, the leaves can deliver psychotropic properties. A cope's a cope. No, they're huffing copium. No way, they're huffing copium. In the midst of chatter, you catch a glimpse of a hushed conversation. This year's different. None of us will last long. This is madness. Something about those fragmented whispers make your hair stand on end. You tune in. No survivors this time. If they choose me, I'd rather slit my own throat. And they're not just hunting for sport either. I heard they're looking for something. Attention in the vampire lands are about to burst. Even the highborns are at odds. And we will be the collateral. When they fight, we bleed. Gods help us. You shrug it off and continue on your way. But the whispers follow, lingering longer than the smoke. Today was a decent day. I'm dying! Ari, no! No, Ari, no! A familiar voice stands out in the crowd. Write down my final words. Tell my wife and kid I love them. You push through a small cluster of onlookers to find Ari wallowing in an exaggerated faint. Ari, you don't have a wife or children. That's why I'm dying alone! Oh, he fell to the ground. He collapses dramatically onto a pile of cloth. You were trying to sew your clothes again? Oh, how I suffer. And you pricked yourself. Again. A mortal wound self-inflicted on an immortally handsome being. Looking away, he stretches out his arms toward you. He stretches out his arm towards you, a thin stream of blood running down his thumb, already halfway dried. Tragic. I'll start drafting the memorial. You turn around and start walking away. Oh, wait! In a blink, he's on his feet, fingers closing around your wrist. The small audience has mostly dispersed, yet he leans closer as if afraid of being overheard. Are you okay? How exactly do you expect me to reply? Or rather, which answer would make you feel better? He glances briefly at your back. It's just I am It's just getting a bit intense. You getting yourself in trouble so often lately. You know? It's fine. I'm fine. It's fine. Everything is always fine. You ease your wrist into his grip. But if you're so worried, you're always welcome to step in more, you know. Robin. That's not... Anyway. Something weird's in the air today. Whispers. I love all the dramatics that this guy have. All the dramatics that this guy gets up to. Like, he's out like a light once it's time to sleep. He drafts a will and testament when he gets pricked by a needle. He's so fun. They're scared, that's all. Another exaggerated pose slides in like a mask. A practice performance. Not everyone can be as brave as moi in the face of inevitable horror. Bravest man alive. Except when needles come around. I wouldn't worry too much. Hey, we stick together, right? No matter what comes. Yeah. A suspicious thought creeps into your mind. How did you get the sewing kit? Haha, jealous? He sends you a mischievous smirk. You send him a stern look. Okay. I guess mysterious and charming doesn't work on you. I took way too long drawing legs. That's fine. I have trouble drawing legs too. Show me mysterious and charming and I'll let you know. Meanie! Alright. Trading. Better than stealing. Less risk. The risk, however, he looks at his bleeding thumb, lies in the craft itself. Right. Why even attempt when Nala would fix it in 5 seconds? Maybe I'm trying to become more independent. Better late than never. Alright, smartass. Let's see how that sass carries your pickaxe, shall we? Wild. Reluctantly, you find your way back to the mines. All three of you are assigned to the same tunnel section today. Don't want to say I'm outworking both of you today, but if they start carving statues of heroes, I'll need you to pick my best side. I know this is all a mask, but it's very entertaining, Ari. You are very fun. You don't have a best side. They're all equally unbearable. I think that Robin has done a bit more than you today. Sorry. Nala, you always have my back. A few rocks tumble from the ceiling as you hit the stone. Ah. Wow, betrayed by my own people. He clutches his chest. This is how legends fall. You're not a legend, Ari. You're a cautionary tale. Don't bet against the guards. Don't try to fight the wolves barehanded. Don't listen to Ari's escape plans. Ari hauls a pile of stone onto the cart. Okay, first of all, the wolf incident was a one-time thing. And technically, I survived. Barely. I still limp when it storms. Heh. Adds to my charm. He sends you a wink. You roll your eyes. Nala chuckles. Idiot. These little moments make the whole thing just a little more bearable. Even though you'd rather get buried alive than admit it out loud. You alright? Watch out! The tunnel starts to shake. No! Dangerous! Dust and debris fall from above. Robin! Ah! The ceiling gives in. Shit! You jump to the side. Are we safe? Are we good? Are we alive? Silence. Ugh. What just happened? I don't think my coughs are good. They sound fake. They sound really fake. You try to open your eyes. They already are. Shit. Feeling the stone around you, you manage to stand up. Ari? Nala? Is this death? A faint blow of air disrupts your thought, barely noticeable. If your other senses weren't deprived, you would probably miss the stimulus. Ah, so what Nala was saying is true. It seems to be coming from a small opening in the rubble. As you inspect it, something catches in the corner of your eye. Now that it's adjusted to the darkness, a low, warm glow. It's coming from the opposite side. Another opening? It's not stable. Robin! 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 What was that? Am I hearing things? Robin! Robin! The voice seems to echo from a third direction, right behind you. You need to decide fast. Towards the air? Towards the light? Voices? It was Nala, right? Are we? Towards the voices? You must be close. You hastily start removing the debris. Nala! Your hands begin to bleed. Come on! The rubble feels endless. Robin! Ari! Ah! No. I haven't saved, by the way. Okay. Let me actually save. I feel like this is a life or death choice here. I dig towards the voices. More rocks fall. The light opening disappears. This isn't working. We think. It feels like the smart choice. No time to waste, you lunge towards the air opening. Must lead somewhere else less deadly. Ugh. Gather all the strength that's left in you to break through. Rocks and debris fly left and right as you push forward. Almost there. Your nails are bleeding. Your back is on fire. Adrenaline keeps you going. There! As the wave approaches, you dive into the now enlarged opening, pushing through the final rubber. Whoa! Ugh. Did I make it? Robin! Nala runs towards you. You're actually not dead! Oh my god. Jump scare, man! Back away, I want Nala. Ari beats her to you with an impossible leap. Locking you in a squeeze more suffering than the collapsed tunnel behind you. Ah! He's crying. What? I thought you were gone for good! I might be soon! We were so worried. I've survived worse. Is that even a good thing? Doesn't matter. Right now it feels good to be alive. Shaking seems to have stabilized. That one was close though. Another perilous danger conquered. They should write books about us. Or at least a news story. Number 1 local potato league heroically refuses to die in a mine collapse. Celebrations later. You're still strapped. Right. We've looked around here and... There! He points towards something with way too much excitement. Cloth scraps. Marks. There's more deeper in the cave. I think this is it. The old rebellion tunnels. We found it. Ah. Wouldn't that be convenient? Sparks shine in Nala's eyes as if they were stars themselves. Yeah, that too. But also, he walks toward a pile of debris. These rocks are loose. Probably freshly fallen from the collapse. I bet we could dig through. Plus, if you press your ear against it, you can hear some voices. Maybe. Possibly. Don't quote me on that. But we should also check deeper in the cave. These might lead somewhere. He clutches the torn scarf, inspecting it carefully. You glance at the cave ceiling. Do I want to dig? I don't think I want to. It's a collapsed ceiling. I think that's the only structural support that this cave even has now. The shaking could return at any time. Let's go deeper in the cave with Nala. These pieces look promising. This might be our chance. Let's see where they lead. Then we split up. Just be careful, okay? I wouldn't want to add digging out bodies to my list of heroic quests. Even lionhearts like me have their limits. Alright. Have fun digging, Ari. You aren't curious about the rebellion tunnels? Like, come on, man. Nala nods and rushes in. Wait! Nala hurries, squeezing swiftly through narrow crevices. You can barely keep up. Nala! On your way, more and more vestiges emerge. Sleeping mats. My calculations were right! Nala, wait! Bandages. You were here! It was all true! Slow down! Improvised tents. They broke through and found a way out. Bones. Everywhere. Old. No. Human. Femurs and clavicles, but no skulls. It can't be! The rebellion never got out? She runs towards the end of the chamber and starts frantically sliding her hands against the stone. It's a dead end, Nala. We should get back. No! It can't be! It can't! She drops down onto her knees, hands still on the wall. Nala, Go over to her. You walk over and crouch beside, grabbing her shoulders firmly. Nala, look at me. Let's not follow their fate. You reach her back and push upwards. Gently, but firmly. Let's go now. Okay. Okay. Shit! We need to run. Fast! Watch out! Ah! I'm gonna go dip and sleep. I'll probably post it tomorrow. Alright, Elle. Thanks for hanging out. We're getting chased. Are you... I'm okay. This way. There you are. Hurry up. I'm breaking through. Come on, Nala. Move. I can't. Yes, you can. You grab her wrist and pull towards Ori. Ah! Now! Oh my god. Oi! Someone's there! Get him out! Before the shite tunnel jingles again. They dead, no? Nah, not that lucky today. Fucking rats. I swear, they die harder than cockroaches. You got saved? You survived? Is it true? A few hours later. Ugh. Pain splits your skull like it's about to explode. So... today was a bit extreme. Every inch of your body screams like it was burned alive. Skin, muscles, bones. Ari's bandaging his everything. Is he like a mummy now? No. Well, that's one way to get time off, I guess. Miraculously, you not just survived but suffered only minor injuries. Nala hugs her notebook, gaze fixed on the ground. Barely a word has left her lips since waking up. She's taken way more psychic damage than physical. I wonder which is worse. But her suspicions did come true, in a way. I really thought those people, they really believed and yes, they hoped, just like you. Now you see where it got them. Robin. What? Just saying how it is. No way to sugarcoat it. Or we think about it this way. There were people here who actually had the guts to try. Maybe it doesn't always work out, but it keeps us going. Humanity would have never moved out of the caves if someone hadn't gone, hey guys, what if we tried not living with... hey guys, what if we tried not living next to the bears? Yeah, and look at us now. Back to the caves. What a beautiful cycle of life. A temporary setback. Like tripping on a rock while heroically running toward your destiny. You still get there eventually, maybe with a slightly bruised nose. You tripped and fell, is that it? Slightly bruised nose. You face plant into the pavement? And ego. In some cases. But I know for certain we'll find a way out. And once we do, you feel really silly for not having a bulletproof career plan. A career plan. Yup. Very important in today's competitive apocalypse. I, for one, will become a ship captain. Oh. Step 1, acquire a ship. Step 2, learn sailing. Step 3, avoid getting seasick. Cloud's a sailor. You might get some good lessons from my little cat boy, Cloud. Step 0, escape prison. Yeah, I'll polish the details later. Then, after a life of grand adventures, I'll retire in a cozy little village and open my own cakery. Ari's Sweet Dreams, the best pies in town. You really thought this through. Of course. Survival is temporary. Branding is forever. Would you make strawberry muffins too? My mom used to make them. I wish I could feel that taste one more time. Absolutely! There's no dessert you wouldn't find at Ari's Sweet Dreams. Please rethink that name. What dessert would you get, Robin? Huh? Wolf's Bane chocolate? You don't like sweet things? Wild rose donuts. Saffron ice cream? A dessert? Wild rose donut sounds good. Donut. Donut. No way, that's my favorite! Make sure you keep it on the menu then. You bet. You know, I heard stories about a place where humans live free. No vampire or whips in sight. I think that's the best place for my shop. And where is that exactly? Well, I'll figure it out when adventuring, obviously. Step 4 of the plan. Accidentally discover paradise. Of course, my bad. Yeah, keep up. Do you think it's true? That there could be a faraway haven for us like that? Nalla's eyes brighten. It's just a story, Nalla. Then I could open a shop there too. Or maybe... Oh, I know! An orchard! So I can supply your cakery with fresh fruits. He's gone. Haha, there's the spirit. That's the spirit. Vertical integration. We'll dominate the dessert industry and crush the competition. Oh, well, maybe let's not crush anybody. You can't help the smile from breaking through. I'm glad she can still, enjoy some of the company with her friends, even though she's so grumpy. Robin. Right. We'll dominate the dessert industry politely. Right. The next day. Potentially. A sudden jolt tears you out of a shallow slumber. Sweat clings to your skin, lungs burning as if you've been running. Another nightmare. You find little comfort in the night's fall lately. Nightmares at day and nightmares at night. Give me a break. You must have slept for many hours after the mine collapse. You're wide awake now. You look around. The camp breathes in low, heavy rhythms, exhausted bodies recovering from another day of labor. Her bed is empty again. The hammock sways ever so slightly, as if it had only recently been vacated. Nalla's always been in love with the stars. It is not unusual for her to disappear into the night. She's probably writing corny poems under the moon. Or howling to it. Who knows, really? You think she's a werewolf? Damn. What does she do when she disappears like that? Time to investigate. It's late, even for her. You're wide awake. I'm sure she's fine. I'm sure she's fine. You can't resist, Robin. Well, I can't sleep anyway. You drop quietly from your hammock. The floor is cold beneath your feet. Curiosity? Worry? Restlessness? Just boredom. Whatever pushes you forward, you soon find yourself in the hallway. Somewhere you are definitely not supposed to be. The corridor stretches long and hollow. Torches burn low, their flames whispering against stone. There's a handful of guards outside, fewer than usual. Shouldn't they staff these halls better? You move between the shadows with practiced precision. There are only a few routes she could have taken. The main entrance, heavily guarded. The hideout, reachable through the old passage. The deeper tunnels, darker, quieter. Where to now? I wonder. Let's check the hideout. The hideout is a safe bet. You continue trying to remember the way to the hideout through the old passage. As you round the corner. Huh? Ugh. Kiss. What's going on? You're not allowed here at this time. Neither is he. Go back before someone else sees you. Oh, you hear that? There must be rats sniffing round. Now, go! Now! I'll deal with them. Huh? I'll deal with them? What? Is Bran in cahoots with a guard? You nod and rush back without wasting a second. Huh. Eventually, you find yourself back where you started. Now, where to? Deeper into the tunnels? She likes sky and stars and stuff. She wouldn't go deeper into the tunnels. Would she? As you hesitate, a distant noise stands out in the silence. Barely noticeable, yet distinctive enough to not be confused with cave bats. Instinctively, you start following. You slip through a narrow fracture in the rock and step into... Huh, a miracle. Moonlight spills from the crack in the cavern's ceiling, silver and sacred. White flowers blooming along the stone walls, nestled into carved crevices. Dozens of them, maybe hundreds. Are these the flowers that we saw earlier? Fragile petals glow faintly in the dark. Your eyes glide across the room, taking in each and every asper. Oh, it is! So many. The air smells clean, soft, alive. A secret garden hidden beneath all the stone and suffering. Is this even real? Then your gaze finds her. Nala kneels with her back to you, carefully tending to one of the blossoms. Is this what she's been up to? Does nobody else know? Cough, cough, cough. I can't do that. I might strain my own throat. The sudden onset of the coughing fit makes you flinch and a few pebbles shift around. Nala jumps suddenly, trying to cover up the blood. Blood? What do you even say to that? What is there to say? For a moment you stare at each other in silence, until it becomes uneasy enough to look away. Everwhites line the walls, each one planted in its own hollow. In places where no flower grows, small stones are stacked carefully. Are those plant graves? You walk towards one of the blossoms and cautiously lift its crown. They're beautiful. Dangerous. If they find out about this. She's braver than she lets on. How could she be so reckless? Not my problem. She's braver than she lets on. You move slowly along the wall, fingertips grazing rough stone. Thank you, Robin. The silence breaks at last. For yesterday, with Bran, I never thank you for that. You need to stand up for yourself, Nala. I won't always be there to fight off the jerks. I know, but you always do. Besides, Nala reaches for your hand, opening it ever so tenderly. I'm not strong like you are. She presses something into your palm. Everwhite. Strong. You examine her closely. I swear I saw her getting hit by a rock earlier. You must be used to hiding pain. You're stronger than you think. You glance around the garden. You kept this all alive. That's not weakness. Cough, cough. A spiraling fit fills the room with the sound of decay. How long? A while. And you didn't think to tell me? What good would it do? It's not like you can punch the sickness out of me. You're not exactly the comforting type. Silence again. It's almost suffocating. You should have told me still. I didn't want you to look at me like you're looking right now. I didn't want to add your worries. You take a long breath and sit next to her. What is it? What is it? The words come out flat, as if forced not to let something slip out. I'm not sure. Her eyes drift away. Her hand squeezes together. I think it might be the dust from the mines, or just a long cold. She doesn't look you in the eye. Is it? The stars above flicker faintly through the cracks in the ceiling. You stare at the white flowers. Delicate, defiant, growing where nothing should. You idiot. Nala. A sudden noise disrupts your sleep. What? The air feels wrong. You look around. The room is empty. Shit. You went to bed so late at night. So late last night. Overslept. You jolt out of the hammock, heart slamming against your ribs. You barely pull yourself together when a guard storms into the quarters. Hey. Huh? He stops dead in his tracks when he sees you. You! It's the guard from last night. Eyes darting around nervously, he seems to be waging an internal battle. You shouldn't be here. Everyone's supposed to have gathered at the selection site by now. His voice is tinged with an unusual urgency. What? Okay, the music is a little loud for this one. For the hunt. The choosing in the Eastern Hall. Why aren't you there? I overslept. Oh, okay. Just go now, please. Hurry up. Okay. Is everything all... Go. Leave. Now. He shoos you out. Oh. There's no time to ponder. You rush towards the selection place. Waves of heat and ache pulsate through your body. The impact of yesterday still fresh. I'm playing a game while having your stream in the background and it's very windy for me. Enjoy the wind for me! I love having windy days. Waves of heat and ache pulsate through your body. The impact of yesterday still fresh. No time for that. You try to sneak in. Oi! The captain notices you immediately. Look who decided to grace us with her presence. As if I had a choice. Man, you guys, it's time for the selection. Time for the selection. Will we be picked for the hunt? I don't know. The entire camp seems to be crammed in here. Too many bodies, too little air. Oh no. Hopefully this isn't like a situation where we're gonna suffocate. No. Hi, Cleo. Head kept low, you weave through the crowd and take a seat beside Ari and Nala. Aight. Now that we're all here, she's smiling way too much. You've never seen her like this, so openly delighted, almost giddy, like a child about to unwrap a present. As y'all know, we've got ourselves a fun little game coming up. I don't know the accent that she has. I'm thinking a little bit on the a British Cockney thing. I don't know. Or like Irish, I'm not sure. An uneasy tension hangs thick in the air. No one dares look up. Heads bowed, backs hunched. Today, some of y'all will be granted an opportunity, a chance. Drags the words out, savoring them. Her eyes roam the room, lingering on faces, all fixed to the ground, desperate not to be seen. Time stretches and collapses all at once. So I expect gratitude, pride. You're gonna welcome it. Her smile vanishes. Disobedience is not tolerated. Alright, let's get on with it, shall we? I feel a squeeze in your hand. Looking to your left, Ari's leg is bouncing uncontrollably. To the right, there is Nala, trying to look even smaller than usual. The captain suddenly shouts, "Lynn!" The room somehow grows even quieter. Don't be shy, love. Don't be shy, love. Okay. I'm gonna try to muster up my inner Jacksepticeye. Don't be shy, love. The slave slowly rises and walks to the center of the room. She beckons casually, like calling a pet. Whoa. Every step heavy, like a march to the gallows. Gale! No. No. No, 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 no. No, 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 no! A scream shatters the stillness. Guards rush in, grabbing him as he thrashes and kicks. Metal snaps shut around his wrist. He's dragged away, sobbing and screaming. No, 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 no! His voice fractures, bouncing between hysterical screams and manic repetition. This is terrifying. The captain continues to yell out names with long, intentional pauses in between. She's enjoying this way too much. Pause. She takes a slow, deliberate breath. Bran! Ha! Unlike the others, he laughs, high-fives a buddy, and simply leans back, smug as ever. That bastard. What's his deal? Celine! Name after name echo through this space for what seems like an eternity. How many are there going to be? Despite the nerves, you can't push that one thought away. Chat, what if we're next? The one that stuck with you ever since learning about the hunt. I've been here for an eternity. This could be my chance. What if my only opportunity slips away? Your heartbeat roars in your ears, or perhaps it's Ari's. Glance over. He's barely holding it together now. He catches your look and replies with a concerned headshake, as if he knew exactly what you're thinking. Oh. If we're next, so be it. I'm not gonna volunteer to that. This isn't the Hunger Games. Oh my, I'm staying quiet. You remember the promise you made. You stay quiet. The hunt is not freedom, it's just faster death. Your body would turn cold before even licking the liberation you yearn for so desperately. There has to be another way. Anyway, the adrenaline drops. The world starts to spin, your vision blurs. Was it the right choice? Then, Nala! No! Wait, if she gets picked, we gotta volunteer! No! No, no, Nala! No! Disbelief hits you both at the same time. Ha! What? No! Your chest fills up with unspoken dread. No. Your ears ring with the echo of Nala's name. Wait! She can't! What's the matter, Ginger? Wanna join your friend? That's okay. Sinister grin creeps onto her face. You can both go. Happy? What? Time stops as the captain's words worm their way into your mind. You can hear the panic spike through Nala's breath. She face turning pale. She's hyperventilating. No different than your own. Alright, the nominations are over. Tea party's done. Tomorrow we ride for the formal inspection. All of y'all... I can't do the accent, I'm sorry. All of you called today, be standing ready before dawn. Now, back to work. And if I see anyone trying anything funny... She drags her thumb across her throat. Oh my god. I'll deal with you worse than any vampire. Well, is Ari gonna just not join us? Ari, we're in this together, remember? Ari, you're not gonna abandon us, right? You're not gonna abandon Robin and Nala, right? Some cry, others fall to the ground and thank the gods. Some just stand there motionless. The guards drag the screaming man from earlier outside and throw him to the ground. The lash comes down. Again. One of the guards turns his head away. Man. Nala would usually rush forward to help afterwards. She always does. Not today. She stands frozen, her gaze stretching far beyond the horizon. No one says a word. I don't... I'm sad? Furious? I don't care. Are we sad? Are we furious? Do we care? I don't know, man. I'm actually really curious. Why did we get picked? But also, she might think I'm like mad that I dragged her into it. I wonder. Your fists clench. They had to do this. Of course they did. Those bastards. You don't face them. You shouldn't. Instead, you start walking towards your next task. And whatever answers luck might still allow, you don't look back. You couldn't. You glare at each other. As punishment for earlier, you have been chained together at the ankles and ordered to haul some of the heaviest carts using combined strength. Tension lingers in the air, emotions still raw from the selection. Do they think dragging dead weight like you will build my character for the hunt or something? What idiots. Let me guess, you're blaming me for this. Predictable. It is your fault for siding with the weaklings. Think you're being heroic or something? But your tongue... Are we sad? Well, what does it give you if we say we're sad? If we're not angry? Happening again, you hate letting it hurt. Why do I even care? You hate having allowed yourself. I don't. I don't care. You don't face them. You shouldn't. Okay. Any choice would be not facing it. I don't get attached. If you say it enough times, it might just come true. You don't face them. You shouldn't. No, I'm mad. Yeah, I'm mad. You bite your tongue, forcing the image of Nala from your mind. No. The look she had during the selection. Trying not to look afraid. Stop. You shake your head and focus on the cart. It's just pathetic, really. Shut up already! You pull the chain, making him stagger and nearly lose his footing. Ha! He regains his balance easily and tugs back with little effort. Yet you hit the ground right away. Hard. Watch it. Impulse like that is exactly why they enjoy punishing you. No wonder you get yourself lashed so often. Like I said, pathetic. You need to stay calm. He's trying to provoke me. This will only get us into more trouble. Man. Just shut up and work. So I don't have to be stuck here any longer than necessary. No fun. No fun. You let go for now. You let it go for now. A grueling hour of hesitant cooperation passes. You reach a narrow section of the tunnel, struggling to force the cart up a steep incline. Distant sounds of pickaxes and guards shouting echo through the cavern. Oof. Oof. Think you're the only one fighting to survive here. His speech comes in ragged breaths. Everyone's got something to lose. Or someone. But funny thing about loyalty, it makes you predictable. I don't get attached. Ding. Yeah, right. Keep telling yourself that. Your shoulders drop with a sharp sigh. Do you ever silence? Or do you need help with that? You lean harder into the cart, muscles burning, just wanting it over soon. Oh no, I'm so scared. Come on, just look at yourself. I'll talk, but can't bite even if she tried. Even now, you're thinking about saving someone else instead of yourself. He follows with a satisfied smile. You stop. The cart jerks. All the weight suddenly shifts onto him. Ugh! Don't test me. He grunts under the entirety of the sudden weight. Like it or not, right now you do need me, so quit yapping. He exhales with frustration but doesn't say more. Urgh! You resume pushing together. After getting over the hill, you decide to take a short break. You take the opportunity to readjust your bandages. Shit. These are soaked. Bran watches you closely. It was the drama of the day. It was the drama of the day. Huh? Yesterday. People were betting if you'd wake up or not. I regret having done so. I didn't give you much. But here you are. Sorry to ruin your day. What's your secret? Secret? Everyone's asking how the hell you survived. I ran. That's your strategy? Just run and pray for the best? Worked so far. Except I don't pray, I just act. That much I can believe. But the hunt's not just running. Think you'll just sneak away and hide? Oh no, they make you perform. After all, that's all it is. A performance of power. You seem to know an awful lot about that. Why die like cattle? Kneel. Live! You'd be surprised what people will do when they're desperate enough. Is that your plan? Sell us out and pray they let you live? Maybe. Except I don't pray, I just act. Damn. Repeating words? Okay. Or maybe I simply know how to play the game better than you. Okay. How would you know how to play the game better than me if you've never played it before? Haha. You're not the only one who wants out of here. But survival? That's about making the right enemies. Maybe one day you'll thank me. What are you going on about? Stop toying with me. Clearly you know something. What do you think makes you so special in their eyes that it's worth selling your humanity for? That'll make them favor you. You really don't get it. Let's just say I have my ears open. And you? You're still deciding whether you want to be a hero. or a survivor? His voice lowers to a growl. Careful. Hesitation gets people killed. He flicks your nose, light but deliberate. Did this guy say why he was bullying Robin's friend? I don't think he did. But usually bullies pick on weaker people. And Nala was perceived to be a weaker person. So that's why the bullies targeted her. Unfortunately. See, you're just too easy. I hate this man. Darkness nears. The camp sounds quieter than usual. Everyone moves slower, speaks softer, as if sound could draw death closer. Can't believe you actually considered willingly playing into those sickos' games. Doesn't matter now what I wanted. Never does. A long, tired breath. The fading sunlight catches the tension in his shoulders. You at least get a complimentary coffin. Suppose we'll find out. I'll ask tomorrow about the open questions section. Silence weighs heavy again. Jokes can only lift so much. The last of the sunlight dips behind the stone. The air cools. You know, you scare me sometimes. Good. Good? No, not good. Bad. Real bad. I'm real bad. Yes, Robin. He runs a hand through his hair. Sometimes I feel like I could scream my lungs out into the desert because it's driving me insane. The laugh follows too quickly. Why? He doesn't answer immediately, simply staring into the fire. Oh, Ari. Because you do stupid things. Because you act like dying doesn't matter. Still alive, aren't I? You don't get it. He rubs his arm. You don't get it. I worry about you, okay? I can take care of myself. Always have. That's exactly what I'm talking about. The flames grow weaker. It's not me you should worry about anyway. You fiddle with the now dried Everwhite. She's not coming tonight? I think she needed time alone. You stare at the white petals. She's a fragile thing. He takes it from your hand. Fragile things can be more resilient than you'd think. A distant shout echoes across the camp. You don't worry about her, but worry about me? Ari turns the flower between his fingers. Resilient things can be more fragile than you'd think. True! Every time they beat you down, your durability lowers. Even if you survive the beating, that's still minus points to your durability. So you become fragile if it takes long enough. What does that make me? He glances at you, hesitant. Someone who forgets she's allowed to be human. The fire crackles softly. Ari moves closer. What? You almost lean back. He gently tucks the flower behind your ear. There. You know, you look better when you're not trying to scare the world. It would be nice if the flower was represented in the sprite as well. That would be really cute. And I think you could actually be pretty with a few touch-ups. Oh, shut up. No, I'm serious. Just a few. That's it. I'm leaving. Wait. What if we just add a few ribbons? Or a touch of glitter. Wait! Okay, maybe just one ribbon. Hey, Robin! Don't go! Night settles over the camp. You make your way to the sleeping quarters before curfew. What an idiot. You touch the flower behind your ear. It's still there. Girl, you're smiling. Is she smiling? She's smiling. Let me see that. She is smiling. That got to you, Robin? Something's wrong. You look around. No one. The air feels thick, heavy. Too quiet. Softening your step, you tread carefully. What? Silhouette. Someone standing between the wooden pillars. No. You move closer. Too still. Your stomach tightens. Too stiff. And then you see it. Not standing. Hanging. The rope creaks in the wind. The body sways. You take a step back. The head tilts at an unnatural angle. The feet barely brush the sand. His face turns towards you. Is that the guard? It's the guard from earlier. The one you saw this morning. Robin! I'm not done fixing your... Oh. That's... not... ideal. The rope groans. The body sways again, rotating more violently this time. His back is marked. What do you mean? Dark stripes across torn fabric. You got lashed? You take another step back. Why would a guard get lashed? You turn around without a word. Onlooker. Fast. Faster. Scream. Ah! I can't scream right now. It's the dead of night. I can't do that. Ah! Later at night. Words would not leave your lips. Words would not cross your mind. Only feelings and images. Images. How did it happen? Everything heavy comes back, rushing down like a lightning. The selection, conversations with Bran, Nala, the hunt, both the inevitability and the unreality of it all. Your eyes fix on the ceiling, drifting in and out of void. A snippet of an overheard exchange from today passes your mind. Mom! Peter said the hunt means we get chosen to leave. Hush. Let's go inside, okay? Leave. Go. Disappear. You turn to the side. Something blinks beneath the cot. What the? A dagger. An ornate knife adorned with foreign patterns. You inspect it with caution. Steel? Paler, almost white. You look around suspiciously. Is this some sort of trick? Would a vampire burn from it? That's how it works. Silver? You have a silver knife? Oh my god. Your finger glides on the blade. Even if... So would I. Maybe I simply know how to play the game better than you. Trick or not, it's leverage. This was probably meant for Bran. And the guard was the one to procure said dagger, and the guard who was here in the sleeping quarters earlier hid it underneath the cot, and then he got caught. You hide the weapon in your belongings, throwing it one last glance. If they want to claim me, I'll decide how it ends. So try and come at me, you fuckers. Oh my god. A new dawn breaks, for better or worse. How are we doing, lurkers? The story is really intriguing. I'm at the edge of my seat actually. Every time I try to lean back on my seat and like try to get into a more comfortable sitting position, I just lean forward. Like what that's how that's how gripping this story has been so far. I'm really enjoying it. Either you're locked in I'm locked in the story. I need I need to lean back on my chair more. Together with the other selected, you were forced into carriages before sunrise, or just have a permanent shrimp posture. I don't! I don't! Even though I'm an artist that is chronically shrimping, uh, I try not to do that when I'm playing these games. Come on, man. Come on, boys. Today is the day, the inspection. Will Ori be able to join? Will Ari join us? The ride has been rather quiet. Most have used this time for more sleep or prayers. Hmm. Ella's head found your shoulder hours ago. It started to ache a while ago. You glance outside the carriage window. Aren't vampires supposed to burn in the daylight or something? You clutch the silver dagger hidden underneath the folds of your clothing. This better work when I need it to. I'm back. What did I miss? We got a weapon! It's supposedly, a silver dagger that we can use to kill vampires. Potentially, probably, hopefully. A shiver crawls across your skin as cool morning air slips through the cracks. The scent is sharp, unfamiliar. Pine or... Oi! Ginger! Getting scared already? Getting scared already? You stiffen, folding your arms to hide the goosebumps. Fuck off. Of course he would be awake. He lets out a chuckle. Relax. I'm excited. This is gonna be fun. Yeah? You're about to finally meet your idols? My liberators? Everyone's pissing themselves like a bunch of little pussies. I see it as an opportunity. You're more fucked up than I give you credit for. He looks more amused than offended. He flicks a glance at Nala, then back at you with a smirk. And you're more stubborn than I expected. At least about that one. Listen here, you. The carriage jerks to a violent halt. Okay, I am really curious. What if I load back? I go back and I volunteer. Would Ari join us? I need Ari to join us. Years of torture and humiliation, you've stayed idle long enough. Not anymore. Despite your promise, your mind is set. I will not let it slip away, and whatever awaits out there, I've had worse. Adrenaline surges as you gather up the courage to speak. Your mouth moves before fear can stop it. I wanna go. The silence that follows is suffocating. A ripple of hushed murmurs spread through the crowd. You dare to take something from her. You earned this one. There's no undoing this. You can feel Ari Nara's burning stares and you're not ready to face them. You might never be. The adrenaline drops, the world starts to spin, your vision blurs. Was it the right choice? Nala. Disbelief hits you bottom both at the same time. What? No. She can't. Whoa. Shut up. Always gonna have your little moments, don't ya? Already had one today. Now learn your place and stay well behind the line. Afraid of losing, aren't ya? Time stops at the captain's words worm. As the captain's words worm their way into your mind. No different than your own. Either way, we don't get Ari. No! Vampires are in every game that you play. No, they aren't. You cast a really wide net, but like the last few games that I've played don't have vampires. Come on, man. None of them have vampires. What have you been? You might be watching a different streamer, Ahmed. You're mod for like 20 other streamers, so I don't know what kind of streamers you're watching, but I haven't been playing vampires in like I don't know how long. Okay. Either way, we both get drafted into the hunt. Alright, let's load again. Go back here. I was joking. I thought you were going insane. I thought you were losing your mind. But if you continue streaming, I would have to moderate 2 streams at the same time. Ayo. Ayo. I thought you were insane. Anyway, the carriage jerks to a violent halt. Wakey wakey, little shites. The door slams open, light flooding in. You herded out before your legs have properly woken up. An improvised camp with dozens of guards, with what looks to be an old church standing in the middle. Rows and columns of people already lined up. Must be the selected from other settlements. With no time to idle, you quickly dragged inside the building and shoved into place. Cold metal snaps around wrists and ankles, like we would run otherwise. Hush! Silence ripples through the crowd, but a few whispers remain. They're here. God help us. You manage to look outside the window. Carriages roll in one by one. Ornate, polished, each adorned with different crests and motifs. And motifs. As the doors open, elegant figures begin to spill out. Slowly, deliberately, with no hurry whatsoever. Come on, show your ugly faces. That's not an ugly face. Lady Nox. Ah, fresh air. A female vampire leisurely strolls out the serpent-crested carriage. My lady. A guard rushes forward, bowing deeply. Oh my, what a lovely little gathering. He breezes past him without a glance. This is how vampires are? That's Lady Nox. Shut up or she'll... From a rose-adorned carriage, a majestic figure emerges. Is that... No, it can't be. It's him. The Count himself. He gives a nod to someone. Every gaze drops as he walks by. guards and vampires alike. His steps are measured, controlled. Some bow in silence, some try to mutter pleasantries, but he halts them with a bare gesture. He must be important. More vampires appear. Some seem more esteemed than others. None of you dare to utter a word louder than a mouse's squeak. You look to the side. A tall, white-haired vampire in full armor leans against the wall, away from the crowd, silent, observing. Why is he aura forming? He's just brooding. Like, over here, like, damn. Huh. When did he even show up? Whoa. Lost in ponder, you feel a weak squeeze on your hand. Robin, don't look at them. I don't want to catch anyone's attention. Look away. He's right. You quickly shift your gaze. I need to be cautious right now. I heard they call him many names. The Blood Marshal, the Great General, the Silver Judge. There are rumors that he's slain half of the human army by himself. They say that even the great lords are scared of him. No one looks at him in the eye. No one looks him in the eye. How does she even know all that? How does she even know all that? Hush! Everybody stiffens. All the vampires have emerged now. My lords, the selected prey. He motions towards the lineup of shaking humans. Towards you. So it begins. They scatter around between the lines. Appraising. Measuring. Deciding. The serpent vampire slithers between trembling bodies. Really? This is what we're given now? He stops before Nala. This poor thing looks like she'd spoil before the first bite. Weak stock. Freaking cattle. You catch yourself before enough sound escapes your lungs. Bastards. We cultivate restraint for stability. You cultivate stagnation, old man. A murmur of agreement from a few vampires. Enough. Gets silenced promptly by the silent one. She tilts Nala's chin up with a pale finger. Suddenly. Ah! Huh? Nala sways. She collapses. She's sick! What the hell? Ah! The vampire looks surprised, but quickly returns to her nonchalant personality. I'm sorry, Fragile things are so disappointing. You step forward before you can stop yourself. She's dehydrated, that's all. All eyes shift to you. No, Robin! The silent. Shit. Apologies, my lords. A guard hurries forward to drag Nala away. In his rush, he fumbles, nearly dropping her head against the stone. No! Apologies. Careful. Careful. The guard freezes. It's too late. In a blur, the Count seizes his jaw. You look away. No one screams. Incompetence stains the floor. A flick of his hand, another guard drags the body away. The hierarchy is clear. A low chuckle. You still punish servants yourself, my lord. How quaint. Discipline is not beneath me. For someone so powerful, he never looks her in the eye. No, clearly not. But it does make one wonder how thin your control has become. A ripple passes through the lesser vampires, louder this time. The silent one's gaze flicks between them. My authority does not require spectacle. No, only fear. And fear fades. She doesn't seem afraid of him at all. But look at her! She pirouettes. She pirouettes gracefully with a grand emotion, as if to display you. Fire, defiance, survival instinct. Not all of them are weak. No! No! You should have stayed small, weak. This is humiliating. Are they assessing flavors? The Count steps closer. Truly, it is just a game to them. They're looking for a good hunt. Literally playing for their food. Oh my god, that's what happened at the first, that's what happened at the starting sequence. They were playing with their food at the starting sequence, right? This must be them. Is this Lady Nox the purple, like, question mark tag from earlier? I wonder. And I think it was the Count with the yellow, question mark tag. Strength without obedience is liability. Or perhaps she simply hasn't been claimed correctly. She would make a disastrous possession. Ah, but you always did prefer obedience over potential. You mistake volatility for value. And you, monsieur, mistake control for permanence. Both of you mistake her for an argument. His voice cuts in like a thrown knife. Is that Rumi from K-pop Demon Hunters? No, she doesn't have the braids. Come on, man. The signature braids of Rumi, she doesn't have that. She might be prey, but she's watching. You are. Observe. The sound of the guards cracking neck still bells in your ears. This is not the time to be reckless. Your mouth obeys, but your stare gives your feelings away. Oh, this one hides her claws. That was loud. That was very loud. Hold on, chat. That was a little loud. But dang. The Count circles behind you. What was that? I think that was footsteps. The tension becomes insufferable. You look away. Eyes on me, girl. Terrifying. He grips your neck in a firm hold as if to assert there is no room for negotiations. Too possessive. You smell it then. The scent of dying roses. Try to get out. Let me go. Glare. What do we do with this? What do we do? I don't know. None of these options look good to me. Like, I feel like I die whichever one I pick. Scream, get help. I can't! We're literally surrounded by vampires right now. What kind of help am I getting? Scream for help. Are you able to save? I mean, I saved earlier. I will go with my gut and say I will just glare. You glare like you believe you're untouchable. Strength or foolishness. Or something rarer. Or maybe I just don't like tyrants. A few vampires laugh. Something unreadable flickers in his expression. His fingers shift slightly against her throat. Your body doesn't flinch. Still, you restrain yourself. Even now. And how would you know that? He leans closer, voice dropping to a whisper. Your pulse betrays you. You realize just how fast your heart is beating. His eyes roam your face as if memorizing it. You remind me of someone. A lesser vampire with a faded rose pin steps forward. Pick any, and if you die, come back to your save. Oh, you're suggesting the save scum? I see. You're scum like me. That's there. We glare. My lord, if the other factions believe... Silence. He doesn't even look at him. The lesser vampire bows instantly. What just happened? Haha, see? Fear. The silent one steps closer to the count, yet his eyes remain on you. Careful, my lord. Public fractures invite external interest. What does that mean? Other territories? Enough of this. The inspection will proceed under House Rose authority. For now. But evolution is inevitable. Some of us are tired of feeding on fear alone. The vampires begin to leave. Serpent walks behind the count. You cannot page storms forever, nor can you ride them without drowning. The silent one lingers last. He looks at you, then at the others, then back at you. This isn't just about feeding, is it? One of the others glances back. Are they trying to convert more vampires? Are they trying to turn more people into vampires? Is that it? Then they're trying to look for the best of the best humans out of the selection? Maybe. I'm not sure. One of the others glances back, as if the hunt has already begun. Nagalai, I learned saves coming from the people. Saves coming in these hard Plants vs. Zombies mods. Yippee! Saves come! Yippee! You see them walk outside. The sun is high up by now. None of them are burning. Huh. The sun does no effect on them? No! Okay, it's getting really late. I'm yawning already. No. I still have 30 minutes left, I think. I'm going for 3 hours. Nala avoids your eyes at first. I'm sorry I fainted. You sit beside her. There was just something about that vampire and you couldn't help it. There's something lodged in your throat. You could have said more, done more. You didn't. Across the room, whispers swirl. Why does any of that matter? I bet Ginger won't survive a night out there anyway. I'm struggling to stay awake here, man, but this story's so interesting. Yeah, I know, right? I can't wait I can't wait for Ari to come back though. We're all in this together. Us three. Robin, Nala, and Ari. We gotta stick together. The quiet ones last longer. The serpent likes fire. She didn't burn. House Rose prefers obedience. You can still feel his grip on your throat. He looked at me like I was already his. You feel it then. You were measured. And you passed. No! But at what cost? No! Nala finally looks at you. There's gratitude. But also something else. Uncertainty. I thought... I worried you would do something reckless. Me too. You chose survival. You can't escape, can't get freedom if you're dead, you know? Like, you can't get mortal freedom if you're dead. The freedom that you get in when you die is not really a fun freedom because you don't really get to enjoy it. The door opens. A guard enters with a ledger. He checks the names, pausing at yours. A scratch of the pen. Claimed, huh? No one moves away from you, but no one moves closer either. Your chest tightens. A possession. Always. The rest of the day passes in a haze of racing thoughts and half-finished sentences. Nightfall approaches, but nightfall approaches both sooner and later than it should. Ari, please come back. Oh! Reunited at the hideout, you fill Ari in on everything that happened during the inspection. Most of it, at least. He tosses a pebble between his palms, catching it, missing it, catching it again. Well, still breathing. That's good. He's back! Chat, he's back! Wow! Wow! He's back on screen! That's statistically promising, right? No one laughs. Actually, we don't need to bring statistics into this. You're bad at math, man. You don't always have to joke. Someone has to. He throws the pebble into the fire. It hisses and disappears beneath the embers. An awkward silence settles over the three of you. Okay. We'll figure it out. It'll be fine. He grabs a stick and drops to crouch, sketching frantic lines in the sand. Arrows, circles, crude maps that overlap and tangle. Okay, I need to hydrate. We just need a distraction. Chaos is good. Chaos is opportunity. We make stakes. Wooden ones. Doesn't have to be pretty. We grab garlic from the guard's pantry. I don't think that garlic... And when everyone panics, I slip out. Find you. We regroup. 3 points of exit. 3 points of exit. See? We don't split unless we have to. We adapt. The stick snaps in his grip. He doesn't seem to notice. It's fine. It's all workable. We just need timing, you know? He's desperate. He's really desperate to, escape. Finally escape. And he's trying to, get everyone out. All three of us. You got this. We got this. It's fine. Wow, so easy. I'm being serious. That's the problem. Robin. Oh, I'm sorry. You really think we'll just fight our way out with the power of friendship? Survive on positive affirmations? This isn't the story, I suppose. This isn't the story genre to really power through with the power of friendship. Unfortunately, you're in you're in a dark fantasy. You being realistic though, true. Unfortunately, this is not shonen, so you can't really win with the power of friendship. The outline gets smudged by your sandal as you stand up. All those frantic lines disappear into nothing. Wake up. At least I'm trying to do something. Why even bother? You weren't selected. Obviously. What? Of course I'll bother. We're a team, remember? No matter what comes. Easy for you to say now. Robin, when you stood up for me against the vampires, don't mistake it for what it's not. Just despise assholes, that's all. But, but I know you care. So stop pretending that that's all it is. Fire in her eyes is one you've never seen before. I see it every time you step between me and danger. But why do you always act like you don't? Her hands are shaking. She balls them into fists. Is it too much to admit? Would it hurt your pride so badly? I... Oh no, she stormed out. She looks up to you. Has it ever crossed your mind? Or were you too busy trying to prove how alone you are? He follows after Nala. There's nothing to look up to. Maybe if someone didn't keep filling her head with hopeless dreams, she would have learned how to take care of herself by now. He looks over his shoulder one last time. Those dreams are what kept her alive. True. Your breathing slows down. Your heart calms. Crackles of the dying fire fill out the space. Until they, too, quieten. Only the evening's chill silence remains. The absence of voice feels both hollow and overbearing. You're alone. So alone. Your hands slowly find their way to your scalp. What am I even doing? The firelight blurs. The firelight blurs. Something dangerously watery forms in your eyes. But you manage to hold it in. Barely. She wants to cry. You're alone, though. Robin, you were already alone. You can cry, you know? But damn. You're even suppressing it for your feelings to yourself? Damn. Night. She looks up to you. Little bird. Perhaps she hasn't been claimed correctly. Shut up. Ginger won't last long. She's defiant. The voices echo and bounce, rippling mercilessly through your skull. Hesitation gets people killed. She would make a disastrous possession. Enough! The ropes of her hammock creak from the sudden movement. The creaking continues, slow, rhythmic, like a pendulum counting down. A girl nearby shifts, her tired eyes meet yours. Annoyance. She pulls her blanket tighter and moves to another hammock. Fair. You look around. Faint glow of the dying candle stretches thin across the walls. Thoughts from the last few days gather and trail and then scatter again. All that's happened, all that's yet to come, all all that matters and all that doesn't. What does? All this is a lot. In the restless motion, you turn once more. Why me? Why them? Why all this? You catch a shadow dash across the floor. Rat? No. Squinting your eyes, you examine a small silhouette. A thorned devil, male by the looks of it. Damn! Is this our pet? Is he gonna be our pet? Came here to pity me. It doesn't move. Appears to be staring right back at you. I swear if you're judging me. No. No, this lizard's judging us. He's looking at us ominously. Its beady eyes seem to reach for your soul. Thorned devils are common here. Although avoided by most, the folk tales say that they're a messenger of evil. A bad omen. If they look at you, it means the devil himself is watching. The creature tilts its head. Adopt him. Linger in mutual understanding. Do we get a cat? Even the lizard's judging her. That reminds me of that video of a cat getting flashback. No! Let's adopt him? Should we adopt him? You guys want to adopt a lizard? A horned devil? I would love to adopt him. Yes? Yeah? Alright, let's adopt him. Avoiding sudden movements, you slowly stretch your arm out. He licks his eye unbothered. Then... No, wait! He runs away. Not you too. No! That was a stupid thought. Rejected by the devil himself. I'm reaching new lows. The shadow returns, closer this time. The creature tilts its head. Huh. Linger in mutual understanding. That look won't work on me. The devil has already claimed me. It doesn't want to be adopted, but let's just stare at it, I guess. But I suppose we can bad luck each other out. Wish I was you. Free to go wherever. Or are you trapped in here as well, hiding from the vultures and foxes outside? He got the tongue out emoji. Oh my god. At least you don't have to pretend to be brave. Do you ever fear tomorrow? He blinks one eye, then licks the other. I'm going insane. Yeah. You clutch your hair and fall backwards into the hammock. How did my life get to this point? I was just trying to survive. Huh? a light clawing at your leg. You again? He crawls up into your stomach. Oh, you freeze. Wait, that's. He curls into a ball. Oh, guess you're staying? A tiny heartbeat tickles your skin. You can feel his chest slowly expanding and shrinking. Your breathing slows down, pulse easing to match his rhythm. He's sleeping on our stomach. From outside the door, faint footsteps echo. Did we just become a Disney princess? with our with our animal sidekick? I hope the lizard stays. Someone pauses there, then continues down the corridor. Somber day at the camp. No one says much, and if they do, it's mostly prayers. You haven't spoken to Ari or Nala since last night. You go about your daily tasks. The sky paints with every shade of red. Bleeding. No, feeding. Devouring streaks of light drag shadows across the sand like their prey. They seem almost carnivorous. With a deep breath, you take everything in. The cool evening breeze brushes your skin and fills your lungs. And I need to hydrate. Unfortunately, you guys don't have water, I suppose, because you're in the desert. Yes, I hope I can finish this tonight. I really hope so. The cool evening breeze brushes your skin and fills your lungs. The sand grains between your toes shift and tickle. The smell of dying campfires tingles your nostrils. Despite everything, this has been your home for years. So this is a goodbye. Strolling through the sunset, you pass familiar faces. Some avoid your gaze, others hold it too long. You notice an older man hunched over. You come closer. He looks too He looks to be desperately working on something. It's protected me all my life. He rubs harder. It still works. It just needs a bit more strength. His hand shakes. A cracked wooden trinket. It looks like an idol of a deity of some sort. You don't say anything. Vultures caw in the distance. A squeeze in your stomach stops your stroll. Not hunger. Not this time. 3 a.m. stream? No, I don't want to do 3 a.m. stream now. Should I talk to them? Is there even a point? Or will it simply add pain? Maybe I should say practical. There could be useful information about around the camp. The sun dips below the horizon, night approaches. What will you do in your final hour? Where do we go? Where do we go? Do you want to go to Ari? Do we want to go to Ari? Or to Nala? I wonder. Let's go to Ari. our final our final hour. Yes. Immediately with you. Go to the hideout. The hideout is an obvious place to go. The air smells clean. The fire pit looks untouched. He's not here. Why would he? Well, well, well. A voice reverberates from above. You look up. A silhouette shifts along the wooden beams. Look who decided to visit. You don't have legs too? Oh my gosh! Same! I got jump scared. Oh! He jumps down, sand scattering beneath his boots. Well, well, well. Look who decided to wait. He comes over, delivering a friendly tap on your back. Hanging in there? His hand lingers for a bit, rubbing gentle circles between your shoulder blades. You stiffen slightly. It should feel reassuring. Somehow it doesn't. Anyway, he kneels by the fire pit. A spark catches, flames slowly come to life. Oh no, the no-legs virus is spreading. 12 midnight. Ah! This is our final hour. You sit beside him, close. Not too close. The weight of words unspoken feels more suffocating than ever. His leg begins to bounce, subtly at first, then faster. You can hear his breath tremble lightly. You know, every time you get yourself in trouble, His voice falters. I always tell myself he'll come back. That's who you are. A tough thing. Tougher than any of us. But when they took you yesterday, He looks away, exhaling shakily. His fingers bite into the wooden log, knuckles now paler than the sand. Then, he shifts to crouch in front of you. What is he? He takes your hands. His gaze finds yours. I'll find you. I promise. You will not have to do this alone. And if we're meant to fail, then at least we face it together. Ari doesn't even waver. You've never seen him this serious. I don't know what to say. There's a glisten in his eyes. You're not sure if it's water. You don't have to say anything. My mind is set. Or fire. But why? Because my existence means so unbearably little here. And I don't want to just survive anymore. I want to live. His eyes widen with the last word, like they struggle to hold all the newfound determination in. I can't keep waiting around for fate to take everything away, for my life to rot away before it began. And you. His fingers tighten around yours. You made me realize that. You made me realize that. The fire crackles softly. You don't say anything. He doesn't let go immediately. You linger for a while. The Mori Mochis. Hello, Sora. So many questions. What horrors await beyond the gates? Will what you've suffered here compare to what lies ahead? Were these walls a protection all along? Thoughts flow and meander, but the sleep never comes. Your eyes open and close once again, before finally settling on the cave ceiling. Huh. What on... The door flies open. Hey, you little shites, time's up! Oh no! Boots. So many boots. Guards flood the room like a breaking dam. Hey, stop bonking. No. I will take away the bonk privileges. We are reading. You are being disruptive. I'm being serious, by the way. Please stop bonking. You're in a very high stakes part of the story, so please do not distract me. Thank you. The ledgers, whips, chains, ropes yank, hammocks tear, people hit the floor. Screaming erupts everywhere. Some beg, others cry. Instinctively, you grab the silver knife and hide it. Oh, wait! Ah! Nala clutches her diary before being dragged away. Robin! Nala! Ari lunges forward, arms outstretched. Move! The guard shoves him back into the swarm. No! He's going to get swiped in. For a second, just a second, your eyes meet. Robin. Before the crowd swallows him whole. Hurry up. Ah! They pull. Nala! Move! They shout. Okay. They push. Jeez, I'm walking, alright? All becomes a blur. Too fast. Too slow. Kick. Shove. Out. Cold air. Carriages. Horses. Push. Stomp. Shout. The doors slam shut. All noise fades. Darkness. Ah. Your chest heaves in a desperate rhythm, trying to keep pace with your heart. A voice in the distance. Place your bets, boys. And then... Ari! What? His expression is stone, until you look closer. Contempt. A hand slams down onto his shoulder. Well done, lad. What? Ari? Ari, what do you mean? Ari, what do you mean? You look at us with contempt? Here. Go on. Tell her one last joke for the road. The one about the rat that thought it could... The one about the rat that thought it could run out of cage was my favorite. You! The captain's toothy grin creeps through the dark. She presses her face against the carriage bars. Good luck, Ginger. You'll need it out there. What do you mean? Ari! Did you just betray us? Open the gates! Your fingers tighten around the knife. You take a deep breath. All I have is Nala now. The only one I will trust is Nala. The only one I will ever trust is Nala. End of demo. Ari betrayed us. Ari betrayed us. After he poured his heart out to us and promised us the world. Well, not really the world. But like, wow, what? Oh my gosh! Why though? I don't know. I don't know what he's thinking. I don't know what his plan is. I don't even know if he actually liked us to begin with. Cinema true. Oh my gosh. Oh, that was so good. Thank you again to Soft Poison Studios for reaching out and letting me play the game on stream. This was so good. Such a great demo too. The story was very gripping. I was on the edge of my seat. I like this a lot. Wow. Now, in case you guys want to play it for yourself, the link to the Steam page is available in the YouTube description, as well as a command for the bot. If you type in exclamation point hunt, no, exclamation point Scarlet. That was it. That was the command. Exclamation point Scarlet. You will get a link to both the Steam page and the Kickstarter. They will be having a Kickstarter to help fund the full game, the development of the full game. So, actually, let me see if I can browse the Kickstarter. Good. Yes. Let's see. Okay, well, not too much information, not too much extra information about the Kickstarter in the page so far, but if you want to get notified when the Kickstarter launches, you just go to the page and click Notify Me on Launch. Once it launches, I suppose there will be a breakdown of what will be the perks of supporting. But yeah, that's it for Scarlet Hunt. I had a lot of fun playing. 3 hours demo. Well, I'll be true. These visual novels tend to get really lengthy. By themselves, by the way. Like if you're just playing normally and reading it without voicing it out, these usually like go for really long. The last game that I played, Chrysanthemum, it had an estimated 30 to 40 hours of playtime for the full game. The full game had an estimated 30 to 40 hour playtime. That's wild. That's over a whole day. No, maybe like almost 2 days worth of content, I suppose. That's if you play it regularly. That's like not accounting for like voice acting, all the dialogue and the narration. Like, dang. Night streams are always so fun. I can't always do it because, you know, it's dead quiet. I'd be really noisy and I would just disrupt the neighbors. What's more than 60? That's more than a $60 game. Well, visual novels are usually the length is in the novel part. 12 a.m. Mori is rare footage. Wild. I'm generally a little bit quieter at night. Try not to disturb the neighbors or the people in the other room that's trying to sleep. Okay, hold on. Let me see. Let me bring up the schedule again. Yes. Alright, that's it for Scarlet Hunt. Next up, we have tomorrow at 2 p.m. of the Lilies. This one I'm really excited about. Um, it is developed by a Manila-based game developer, and it takes place in a Southeast Asian-inspired world in the colonial era, actually. There's going to be a lot of references to, I think, mainly Filipino history, because I looked into the game and the Steam page, and they have most of the the Philippine colonizers as characters in the game. There's the Spanish character, there's the Japanese character, there's also the I don't think there's an American character. I'm not really sure. But yeah, Jose Rizal dating sim. No, it's a colonial era. We play as a chieftain to be. A chieftain to be in a village. A bit. If you recall correctly, Cleo, you know the pre-colonial villages. Those ones will be playing as the daughter of the chieftain, or the daughter of the datu. And then we're going to be experiencing colonizers like ransacking our village and invading our lands and stuff like that. And then we'll get to learn a little bit more about the whole story tomorrow. Look forward to that. Saturday, 2 p.m. Also, you're saying I'm gonna have zero clue what's happening. That era was like 2 years ago for you. Man. I'm not really as what's it called, to put in a little disclaimer, I'm not really aware of any other Southeast Asian history apart from my own, the Philippines. I'm not really sure. I'm not aware about the histories of like Indonesian or Malaysian cultures. Like, it's something I never really got to learn about. Like the ones with machetes and all those. Yeah. Getting colonized and converted to a religion ending. No! Mori years confirmed. It was just like yesterday. Grab Mori. I mean, that's fine. Yeah. Going into this, I'm going into Of the Lilies. I will be pointing out what I can recognize from my perspective of Southeast Asian history, the Filipino perspective. So I think it would be really cool. It's going to be really cool. I've seen one of the streamers that I follow play this game before. They were just in the beginning stages of the game, so I haven't really gotten spoiled of anything yet, so I'm going in blind for this game. It's really cool though. If you want to check out the game for yourself before I play it tomorrow, the waiting room is already up, and you can find the Steam link to that game in the description of the waiting room on YouTube. But yeah, get some sleep today. You push yourself to the max today. I pushed myself to the max for the whole week, and I'm not even done yet. I still have a stream on Saturday and Monday. That's still for like the Otome game celebration. I've been having fun though, even if I'm really tired. Otome grind and roo. But yeah, that's it from me today. It's already 12:19 a.m. Oh my god. I've just been MIA doing older stuff. That's fine. You can catch up on the VODs if you want. Always fun. Now, what else am I gonna say? I don't know. My brain is fried. My brain's kind of fried. So thank you for streams today. Thank you for hanging out. You too, Cleo. Thank you for hanging out. After these streams, we aren't getting any streams for Mori for a Mori year. I wonder. Well, it's May, right? May, then June next month. I'm going to be participating in Art Fight. So, like, I might do art streams all month in June. That might be my thing for a bit. Art Fight means art streams. That time of year, yippee! I get to draw people's OCs, and I get to see other people draw Cloudmint. Wow! Wow! Other people drawing Cloudmint. Wow! People other than me drawing Cloudmint. Wow! Yippee! Wow! Cloudmint for free. Wish I can sleep, but I'm still waiting for something. Leo, good luck. Get your sleep as soon as you can. All right, finish up on the thing that you're waiting on, and then head straight to bed. I'm going to do that. All right, thanks guys. I'm heading straight to bed. Bye.